Alright, what up, Juggalos and Juggalettes? Welcome back to the second episode of the Juggalo Session with your host 2x4 and my partner, as always, Tony.
How you doing?
So, off continuation of the first video, this is the video we're talking about wrestlers we would like to see appear at the Gathering of the Juggalos 2016 for Bloody Mania 10. So please, we're not trying to forget anybody, so if we do, go ahead, comment, let us know if we forgot anybody. Please like, comment, subscribe. So, getting right into it, I'm opening the floor to Tony. First pick, let's go.
Alright, I'll have to go with The Rock.
The Rock?
Yeah.
Okay, why?
Because, you know, he's just out there, man. He's notorious. He's well known. You know, he's known in the Hollywood industry, also in the wrestling, you know, corporation. So I think he would bring a lot of people to the gathering.
I will agree with you on that because, like you said, you know, I can't really cover anything. You just pretty much covered it all. But I definitely think that would bring a lot of Juggalos.
Plus, how long has it been since you've seen The Rock wrestle?
Well, I know he's back nowadays, but still he does like rare appearances. It's not like he's an active superstar.
Yeah.
But I definitely think he would be a hot attraction for the gathering. I definitely agree with you on that.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
For sure.
Alright, so who do you have to say?
Well, one that I have in mind in particular, he used to be in the WWE, which he is again.
Mm-hmm.
He's in the WWE again. And, you know, he's on NXT currently, which if you don't know what NXT is, it's like the little sub show, like back in the day when they had Sunday Night Heat and Velocity, kind of like that, where the up-and-comers go. And he's back on there, but he used to be on JCW after he left WWE the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see him return. This man is Rhino. I mean, this man just dominates and smashes to people left and right with his dominating signature move, the Gore. It's like a spear, but deadly as fuck.
Yeah. Kind of like an NFL fucking linebacker tackling your ass, right?
Pretty much, but times 10.
Well, yeah, he's a big ass dude.
He's a big ass dude.
Alright, so I was gonna ask you earlier, but I guess I'll just ask you now. Rikishi, is that dude still alive, or was it the Umaga that passed away?
Umaga is the one that passed away.
And whatever happened to Rikishi, bro?
Rikishi, he either retired or he got out or whatever. However, that dude, I would pay good money to see that guy at the gathering.
Yo, that dude was hilarious, bro.
That dude was the shit.
Like, I'd love to see him do a sting face to someone, bro.
Like, just get the tiniest dude on the JCW roster.
Yeah.
Put him against Rikishi and have Rikishi fucking sting face his ass all over the ring.
Hell yeah, bro.
That'd be pretty hilarious as fuck.
And he's older now, so he's probably got saggy butt cheeks. So it'd be his flabby, saggy butt cheeks slapping him in the face.
That'd be hilarious as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Get some dude's head stuck in his ass.
Dude, have you ever seen someone get bitch slapped by an ass cheek?
We will if Rikishi goes to the gathering.
Hell yeah. Alright, man, can you think of anyone else?
I can. The person I'm about to mention, I don't really feel should be at the gathering because this person is like pretty much mainly high-tech, your average mainstream, you know, and I don't feel he's worthy at all to go to the gathering. I just wanted to know your opinion about John Cena.
Alright, John Cena, I would not want to see him at the gathering because that's not like what he supports, man. He's all for like this little kitty, you know, I'm the people's champ. I want you to do respectful, you know, goody two shoes shit. And I don't think he would fit in the gathering at all, man.
I agree completely.
Yeah. John Cena is a no-go for me.
You know, I believe he made his own cologne.
I won't wear it.
I won't either. It's like a combination of Fruity Pebbles and candy ass.
That sounds like some perfume, bro.
I was quoting the Rock there. He actually found this John Cena perfume, and the Rock like dominated him in this like video. It's on YouTube. You can actually look it up and just like disses John Cena left and right. It's hilarious.
That's what John Cena deserves. And I know a lot of people, there's some John Cena fans out there that will disagree, that will say, oh, John Cena's the shit. But when John Cena, this is why I don't like John Cena, man. When he started out, he was like a wannabe. He was like this wannabe thug, you know, trying to be like other people. And then he got in the Hollywood game, you know, and tried to act. His fucking acting was horrible. I've seen better acting in porn. So, this guy, he can't act. He's a wannabe wrestler. And if I offended you, you know, my bad. I didn't mean to offend John Cena fans, but yeah, I wouldn't want to see him there.
I'm not sorry if you're offended. I will say, here's a good one in my mind. You know, this guy's pretty mainstream, but at the same time, I think he deserves to go to the Gathering, and it'd be a great show if you went, because there was like some scandal recently with him and Vince McMahon because of some racial slurs. That gives it away right there. I'm talking about the one and the only Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, for sure. I'd like to see the Hulkster there, Hulk Hogan. He'd bring a lot of people to the Gathering too, because, you know, just from like the controversy that was going on between, you know, him and what he said, you know, he could actually maybe even have a little speech before he wrestles and you know, give tell the fans, you know, what happened actually.
Yeah, his side of the story.
His side of the story.
Because, you know, the media is filled with bullshit anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, speaking of the media, you can't believe anything the media says.
Hell no. You can say fucking John Cena does heroin and cocaine, and people will believe that shit because it's on
I don't
the
know
media.
if they'd believe that, because
There are some people that would.
John Cena's a goody.
But there are people that would believe that, though, because all they follow is media. Oh, it's on the media. It's on Facebook. It's got to be true.
Yeah. Yeah, you're kind of true there. You're right. I'd like to see little Hornswoggle.
Maybe bring back some Triple H and Shawn Michaels and D-Generation X with Hornswoggle.
Hell yeah, bro.
Just see them do their thing, tell all the fans to suck it as they flick off D-Generation X right back.
And then Hornswoggle would bring all the little people in. There'd be more midgets or little people. I don't like to call them midgets because I know they don't like that. But there'd be definitely a lot of shorter people at the Gathering. For sure. If Hornswoggle was there. To support, you know, support his little butt.
I can see that. Well, I know in the 2015 Gathering, Matt Hardy and MVP were there. There was a couple others like Matt Stryker and some other wrestler. I don't know who the fuck he is. But I would definitely like to see MVP return with Matt Hardy, and even better yet, bring back, have Jeff Hardy go to the Gathering as well for JCW, and, you know, bring back Team Extreme. I think that'd be pretty dope.
Yeah. Speaking of, you know, Jeff and Matt Hardy, whatever happened to Lita?
Man, Lita's been out for a long time. She's been out of the game for a long time.
Dude, I've heard she's had a bunch of kids and shit.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Like, does she even look the same? Does she even look like a wrestler?
I haven't done recent research. I'll get back to you.
Alright, for those of you listening, like, if you know what's going on with Lita, like, let us know in the comment section and tell us, you know, what's going on with that chick. Like, can she even wrestle now, or is she too fat? Like, what's going on with her? I'm just wondering. I'm curious.
Speaking of Lita, another person I would like to see. Now, I haven't done my research. I don't know if his injury was real or not, but I know it was a sad day for WWE when Edge retired, and I'd like to see Edge, the rated R superstar, come back, JCW, and just wreck shop. Your thoughts?
I don't know, man. I'm not too sure about Edge. He wasn't one of my favorites when he used to wrestle.
That's fair. Everyone has their opinion.
He just had I think Edge had a bad attitude, which was his character when he was wrestling. So I could see why he would give that impression. But why not? You know, why not bring Edge in?
I'm proud of your optimism, Tony.
Yep. Trying to think of any more. Whatever happened to that slut China? Is she still sucking dick and doing porns?
I don't know what the fuck.
Maybe she could like get in the ring and suck some guy's cock.
One lucky fan will get his dick sucked by the man wrestler woman China.
The manly wrestler China, even though she's a woman.
A woman. I like that.
That lucky fan might get an STD, but who knows? You know, it's the gift that keeps on giving. So.
You have a 50-50 chance. I like those odds.
Yeah. Maybe that fan will give her an STD, and he could brag. I mean, he could brag about that. Like, hey, you know, I fucking gave China something she doesn't have. Anyone else, just off the top of your head?
Off the top of my head, Rob Van Dam.
Yeah.
This man, back in the day, even today, current, still wrestling. I believe he's still on TNA, and this man is hardcore, like extreme, old school ECW style wrestler, and I think he would tear it up at JCW, and you know, like put him against like Too Tough Tony, which is one of the main wrestlers on the JCW roster.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be a pretty good matchup.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I agree, man. Like RVD, he has a lot of experience wrestling. Maybe he could show some of these guys some moves, you know?
Maybe. If you can't think of anyone off the top of your head, let's move on to legends.
Oh, all right.
My personal favorite, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Hands down. It goes without saying.
How did I miss Stone Cold?
Well, he's a legend.
Yeah.
I mean, I bet you could put him against anyone in the fucking roster of JCW, and he would stomp a mud hole in their ass and walk it dry in anybody's backyard, and he don't give two fucks.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At least if he doesn't wrestle at the gathering, if he were to show up, at least put him in a beer drinking contest with somebody. That'd be legit as fuck.
Maybe he could bring the whole beer truck like that one episode. Remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Spray people down with beer. Tell them to open their mouths. Give them a beer shower.
I'd be in the front row. Hit me. Yeah, dog. That'd be tight as fuck.
Yeah, Austin 316, bro.
You know, the Austin 316 was actually not even planned. Like, I forget exactly how it went down, but he was supposed to be talking smack about somebody. And he was like, well, what's he like? Whatever, blah, blah, blah. You know, trying to figure it out so we can diss him. And someone's like, oh, well, he's religious. And he was like, oh, you're giving me that to work on? Thanks. So he's out there just talking on the mic, you know, on the camera, and he's like, it's on his head, because I saw this interview. Because he was talking about one of his documentaries about how he did the interview.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, in his mind, he's like, oh, fuck, what am I going to do? He's like, fuck it, John 3:16. That's like the known verse of the whole Bible.
Mm-hmm.
So he turned it into Austin 3:16, and then in the following week, you had the entire crowd had Austin 3:16 homemade signs and shit, and it just exploded.
Hell yeah. I agree, man. I like Stone Cold's, like, I don't give a shit attitude, too.
He's old school WWF Attitude Era classic.
For
Him
sure.
and The Rock, hands down, man.
Mm-hmm. What about Goldberg, since we're talking about big ball guys?
Dude, I would go ape shit if Goldberg appeared at the gathering.
Yeah, me too.
Like, if they only even get one WWE current or prior superstar, and that one superstar has to be is Goldberg,
Mm-hmm.
I would lose my shit. Like, I would go absolutely crazy. Goldberg is a giant ass beast. If you watch his like best spear compilation videos on YouTube, this man is like legitimately fucking wrecking people.
Yeah.
You can see and feel and hear the impact in every single spear. That's my opinion on Goldberg.
What's your opinion on Sting?
Sting. Sting of all time has to be my favorite superstar. He was, until recently, he was never in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
He was in WCW, as we all know. And after, WWE bought out WCW, he didn't go. He was offered a contract, but he denied it. He was like, no, that's not me, that's not my style. He made the jump over to TNA. And he was part of the Main Event Mafia for a little while. They were like a big running super group, kind of like how the NWO was.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Sting, old school Sting with his long hair, his baseball bat, his face paint, his big old black trench coat. Classic Sting, man. I love to see him at the Gathering, for sure, hands down.
Hell yeah.
While we're on the topic of legends, what's your opinion on the 16-time profiling, styling, wheel slamming diamond, whoa, Ric Flair?
Dude, Ric Flair's old, man. He might break a hip. Like, when he was in his prime, he was the man, but now he's so old.
He's an old nature boy.
Yeah.
Maybe he can give a speech.
Yeah, maybe. If he still has it in him to wrestle, hell yeah, I'd like to see him there.
Because after Shawn Michaels ended his career at WrestleMania several years ago, he went to TNA as a head manager. With Hulk Hogan, and they were like in rival factions. It was a war, but you had Team Hogan, you had Team Flair, and they would butt heads every single week.
That'd be cool. I'd like to see that. See some old nature boy.
Oh yeah. At least have him strut around the ring.
Yeah. He'd get people pumped for sure.
Oh yeah, it would. Yeah, it would.
Maybe have an old man match with him and Hulk Hogan.
An old man match.
Yeah. The battle of the seniors.
Winner gets the free butterscotch candy.
Yeah.
Is Diamond Dallas Page dead?
Yeah, what happened to that guy? I haven't seen him wrestle in a long time either.
I don't think he's dead, but he...
No, I think we would have heard something if he was.
Yeah, because I know Dusty Rhodes just recently passed away.
Mm-hmm.
God rest his soul. As well as Roddy Piper.
Mm-hmm.
Which Ronda Rousey actually dedicated her last fight to Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
And I think that takes massive respect, and I had to tip my hat to Ronda for that.
Yep.
But, I can't really think of anybody else. So if you can you, Tony?
Not right now, but if anyone else thinks of good people that did want to see there, just send a shout out in the comments. I know we missed a lot of people.
We did.
I know there's a lot more legends out there. There's a lot of old wrestlers that used to wrestle.
But yeah, if you can think of anyone that we missed, because I know we didn't miss a lot of people, just comment, let us know. And this has been the second episode of the Juggalo Session. There will be more of these videos, so please stay tuned. And whoop whoop to all the juggalos and juggalettes. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. God bless you. This is 2x4.
This is Tony.
Signing off.